afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River in Nationals Park here in Washington. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan will see a major league debut on the mound in this one.
Anytime you're making your major league debut, particularly starting a game, I'm sure there's some anxious moments going on. One of the keys for every young pitcher is to not try to be better than you were in the minor leagues. Go out, the mound is still 60 feet 6 inches away. The big key, make sure you continue to pound the strike zone.
And now, Dansby Swanson. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Atlanta, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Ozzie Albies comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall, and it's gone. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom. Huascar Ynoa will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Number 3 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start the road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
So we got him swinging. Number 3 is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Into the box now, number 88, lifted down the line in left. And foul. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ginawa has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Swanson brings it in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 1-0. So here is Eddie Rosario, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0. Gray makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Adam.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled away. Fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. And after an inning and a half, Josh Bell the next to hit.
Leading up for the Nationals, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Now the first pitch. In there for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And up next, it'll be Kaybert Ruiz. Unable to find the zone with the slider. The 1-0. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Luis Garcia, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Ruiz, the runner at second with one away. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Lined into right, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The third baseman.
Now to bat, Carter Kieboom, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in the outfielder, Victor Robles. First pitch of the AB now.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
That misses. 1-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Camargo picks it up cleanly. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. Don't touch that. So here's Johan Camargo. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Next, it'll be Oscar Yinawa. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 0-1 delivery. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Soto is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Digging in next, Dansby Swanson. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. First offering. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 88 is there, and he'll bring this one in. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the...
And the throw in gets away from him.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Camargo on second. Albies at first. 2 out in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the pitcher, Josiah Gray. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Swanson picks it up.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate is number 88. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Nationals gone in order. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on. Thank you, Heidi. Acuna digs in now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now it'll be Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And this will be fouled away. 3-2 pitch. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he fouls this one off. To first. Bell brings it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next to hit is Adam Duvall. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Count even at 2-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Stephen Vogt would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. There's ball 4. Next, here is Stephen Vogt. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
3-0 now. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And it's fouled away. Duvall is off of first with 2 away. Fouled off. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now here's the first offering. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1.
The pitcher, number 19.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in now, Huskar Yinawa. As, oh goodness, not ready for that slider at all. It's strike 1.
Hey, here's a case right here, Dero, where as a pitcher you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
First pitch of the AB now. Hit hard towards the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
Up next for Washington, the catcher, Kaybert Ruiz.
Into the box, Kaybert Ruiz, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Over to Albies. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. 1 hit's all they get. We played 4 full. The Braves lead it 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Now the first pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Swanson leads off second with nobody out. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Back up the middle. He's got it. And that's out number 1. One down with a runner at second. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
In now, Ronald Acuna, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 88 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. Home. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman, Luis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Luis Garcia is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of being ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Carter Kieboom is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And there's ball one. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Victor Robles will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Patrick Corbin will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He brings a scary .368 batting average. He's taken him deep once, and he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Full count now, 3-2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So now to the plate, Stephen Vogt.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Duvall at second. Vogt on at first with nobody out. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Huskar Yinua. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Duvall rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Out into right center. Well hit. One run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Mason Thompson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. He's set. Here it comes. 3 runs already home here. Albies with a 1-1 count now. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals down the left field line and deep, and foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Freddie Freeman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the. Yadiel Hernandez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Hernandez, 33 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Number 3 stands in as he looks at a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
First delivery to him. Number 88 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
0-1, here's the pitch. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. Austin Vogt will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ronald Acuna. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A couple of walks for him thus far. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Duvall is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Rosario leads off second with one gone in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball well outside.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
He's set, now the pitch. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. First and second now, one man out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Stepping in once again is Johan Camargo. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Kaybert Ruiz as he'll ground ball down to third. Over to Albies on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Striding in now for the Nats, Luis Garcia. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swing and a little blooper to center. Swanson ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail 6-1. Tanner Rainey will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Into the box, Huskar Yinowa. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really Ere Adrianza is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch of the AB on its way. This is in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding in is Dansby Swanson. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 2. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next, it'll be Ozzie Albies. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here. 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Ready on 1-2.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Slider. Oh, look out, as that one just about took his nose off.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Outside and a full count. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that's low, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta. They lead it 6-1. Luke Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the A's. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
Victor Robles comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Riley Adams is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Albies scoops it up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Kyle Finnegan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up is Ronald Acuna. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Hard hit towards center. Robles is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Next up, Eddie Rosario. Now the first pitch. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So stepping in is Adam Duvall. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Duvall leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soto gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of. Now at the plate here is number 3. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Tyler Matzik will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. First offering on its way as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So the next to bat will be number 88, singled in his last at bat. First pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Josh Bell stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. 6-1 the final tally today. The Atlanta Braves took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Oscar Yinoa gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one.